3, 2, 1, go! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Level up! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Level up! Perfect shot! Perfect shot! Perfect shot!
MP, have a seat.
How you doing, Coach?
What?
I said, how you doing, Coach?
Oh. Sorry. What did you say?
I said, how you doing, man?
Oh, great. I'm great.
What's going on, man? First time we met, you gave me a speech about Tribe being the greatest group of all time. This don't sound like Tribe.
Well, I just don't want to be closed-minded and thought I'd try some new stuff out.
All right.
Expand my musical palette.
How you digging that so far?
I don't know yet. But, look, obviously I didn't ask you here to talk about music, and, not one for speeches, so I'll just say,
Big news. Big news. Rookie standout MP will be making his first appearance in the starting lineup tonight. Quicker than many NBA insiders predicted, which begs the question, is this MP's I told you so moment?
Stan, you've been hanging with JJ too long. Rookie standout? Are you okay?
All right, well, I'm guessing that you would not be calling this his I told you so moment then.
I told you what? That's my president of basketball operation is forcing me into the starting lineup so he doesn't look bad.
Oh,
Wow.
come on, Kendrick. That's not fair.
Why not? Why not? We already know the hash and the little PR scheme to make MP and the front office look good. This could just be...
Okay, everybody bring it in. Let's go, let's go.
All right.
Come on, guys, let's go. All right, guys, I'll make this quick.
All right,
Now,
yeah.
as we all know, this is our beloved rookie MP's first game in the starting lineup.
Let's go. Speech.
You guys are one step ahead of me today.
What's new, Coach?
Okay. MP, it's all you, kid. Rally the troops.
Thanks, Coach. Hey, yeah, I know I'm not big on speeches, man. But it is an honor to be going to battle with y'all. And I know I'm going to do everything that I can do to help us get this done. All right? Now let's bring it in. You're going to get a win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win!
This one, Doris, a lot of offense. Both these teams are very dangerous shooting the ball.
Which is an absolute pleasure for you and I and the fans. Offense obviously sells tickets. To me, the interesting point, which defense is able to step up and make a difference tonight?
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Mr. Perfect out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the 5 spot.
On draft night, never a great feeling, but it can act as a motivator.
And hopefully, Greg, that's how MP has used it, as motivation. The player feels like they're in a losing situation, but MP is doing everything he can to win over the fans. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Portis. Here's Key. Shot clock at 6. Holiday looking for an opening. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And just so many skills that Holiday brings. Defense, passing, leadership. So the scoring you get from him feels like a bonus.
Now, here is Russell. He had 35 points last game out.
Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
Now let's find out what head coach Chris Finch had to say to David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd. And that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Edwards. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Gobert finds Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
In the corner, Middleton with it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timberwolves trail by 11.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Drew Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
Now here's Towns. Over onto the Kumbo. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Passes it to Russell. Stolen by Holiday. 3-on-3. Antetokounmpo passes to Key. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. You know, Greg, it's stolen by Gobert. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Russell. Then there's McDaniels. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Bucks leading by 6. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Key. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Noel. He has 6. Here's Key. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Boy, the opportunity was there to convert. He just could not come up with it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Russell against Portis. 5 to shoot. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 6. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
Now, here's Portis after D'Angelo Russell's miss. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Free throw good. Dominating first half of basketball. And so far, it hasn't been close. Milwaukee on top as
24. Milwaukee Bucks 44. Fans, your Timberwolves defense team.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Holiday out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Portis in at the 5. Edwards can't hit.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Giannis. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Giannis has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Edwards can't hit. Milwaukee's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Shots good by Middleton.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Middleton against Edwards. Noel. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Giannis passes to Portis. Here's Middleton, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Noel. He's got 8. Pass to Edwards. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Key. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. 3 on 3. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, it's Minnesota.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that.
Minnesota with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Taurean Prince. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the fouls. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initial, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
Key, the pass to Middleton. Kicks to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Has to Gobert. Edwards, the bounce pass. Here's Towns. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. A chance here to get a quick injury report. David, do you have any news on the update on Kyle Anderson's injury?
Well, guys, I had a moment to catch up with Minnesota's head athletic trainer. He informed me that it looks like a strained calf muscle, but he didn't have any further details. This is not how they wanted to begin the season, and it'll be interesting to see.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Lopez against Gobert. And here's Middleton. Count that one as his 7th bank in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, Middleton is a talented scorer from anywhere on the floor. Goes to the paint and does his thing.
And the dunk by Towns.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Key. Trying to get open as Lopez. Key can't hit for Minnesota. They've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Got that one up quick.
In catch-and-shoot situations, you've got to be balanced and in control. Mr. Russell, well done.
Passes it to Key. And Lopez has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Key. And he drops it in from the low post. With how well MP has been playing lately, it's a little surprising, Greg, that more fans haven't gotten behind him.
Yeah, I mean, he's giving them what they want, unless what they wanted was Shep Owens. And it'll take a lot of great nights for MP to satisfy those fans.
Noel passes to Towns, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one.
The end of the game.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and Dick.
I got your girl on panic. Iced out my wrist Titanic. Like 2-1, I'm on.